In this video, we're going to be looking at the related search, people also search, and keyword discovery. So the related search and people also search are similar, but they're able to go through search engines and be able to extract keywords from different sources. So for example, let's look up a related search and we'll go ahead and fill out our campaign name. And you can add one or more keywords here, but just remember the more keywords you add, the more credits it will use. We're going to scroll down. I'm going to untick this, leave everything else the same. Now under domain, you can click this drop down and choose between the Google domain based on your location or where you want to search. Next, just click on create. While that one is working, let's go ahead and set up another campaign. And this time we'll do the people also search. The same thing, and we'll click create. And let's go ahead and jump to another campaign and the keyword discovery. The keyword discovery is another one of my favorite tools. The reason being is if you notice in the options here at the bottom, you can choose the service that you want to use to get these keywords from. So if you click this drop down box, it's going to bring up Google, Amazon, or YouTube. So it's going to go through and actually take out the keywords that are popping up in the search boxes from these three services and show you. And then if you want, you can even gather the SEO data on it. Now, what makes this feature so powerful is that if you were to go to Google and just start typing in espresso machine, you're going to see all of these keywords here. Now, these are the keywords that Kwestify is going to be extracting, but it can dig really deep into these. And I even spelled it wrong up here too, but it doesn't matter because Google knows. But what it's showing you here are the most popular or trending keywords based around espresso machine that people are searching for right now. So you can see right here, espresso machine Black Friday. So this was pretty recent. And that's why it's showing up in this list, as well as espresso machine Walmart. That's probably where a lot of the Black Friday deals were at. So these are the keywords that people are currently searching for, so you know that they're getting search volume. With tools that shows you the search volume for keywords, they are normally delayed by 30 days, sometimes a little bit longer than that. So when you pull the keywords directly from Google, like here, or even Amazon or YouTube in the same way, you know they're getting search volume right now. So these are keywords you can focus on. Jumping over to Amazon, we can see the same thing. If we start typing in espresso machine, try to spell it right this time. You can see here what the keywords are that most people are searching for. And these are the keywords it's going to take. But once again, it's going to dig much deeper than just showing you these few keywords. And it works the same way with YouTube. And you can see right here the keywords that people are searching for in YouTube. And if you notice, as I was going through these three sources, most of these keywords were different. And that's what makes this tool powerful, is because based upon which service you're using, people are searching in different ways. So for YouTube, what a lot of people likes are to see reviews. They like to see tutorials, things like cleaning, beginners, because these are videos that's going to show them how to use it. Obviously, you can't find this in Amazon, so it's going to be more product related on Amazon. So depending on what you're wanting to make your content about, you may want to use all three of these sources to gather keywords, or just pick the one that's most relevant to you. So we'll go ahead and start a campaign on keyword discovery too. We're just going to use Google for this one. And I'm going to do, let's just go ahead and I'm going to do more than 100 this time. We're going to do 300 and click on create. And you can see the previous two that we set up for the related search and people also search are already complete. So let's go ahead and jump into the one for related search first. And you can see we now have our list of keywords here. Now, remember, what we can do is we can always tick these at any time throughout these campaigns, and we can copy them. We can start a new campaign using them. You can use them to create content if you have access to AI WiseMind. What I'm going to do though, is we're going to go ahead and do start a new campaign. And we're going to do keyword competition, custom keywords. And you're going to notice it automatically adds all these keywords in here. And I'm going to leave everything the same and click on create. And what this is going to do is it's going to give us the competition data for these keywords. So while that's working, let's look at these other two. First, we'll look at people also search. And here you can see more keywords related to it. And what I like to do for these is I will combine a lot of these. I will come up here and I will tick these. So whether you select all 50 of them here on this page, or you come over here and you select all 100 results that you got, you can then copy them over to your spreadsheet and build up a massive list of keywords, and then use the duplicate remover tool to get rid of the ones that are all too similar or closely related. That way you're just going to have a huge list of unique keywords. Now let's look at keyword discovery. This is the one we just did for Google searches. And if we scroll down, you're going to notice it's going to bring up a lot of different variations of keywords. Now, these keywords are ones that for years I focused on. So this here looks like it's a brand name, and then you have your espresso machine, and then this is most likely a model number. So if you have keywords that have brand names and model numbers in them, you're going to be a lot more likely to rank for these keywords. And if someone is searching for something this specific, then they're most likely ready to buy it. And so for years, what I did was I focused on keywords like this that had a brand name and model number in it. And I made videos, I made websites around these types of products and built a huge affiliate business around it. So let's go ahead and just search through here for a minute and see what else we can find. So here's another one here, a brand name of DeLonghi, the espresso machine, and the 685 is the model number. And here's another one, 870XL. So if you're building content that you're trying to rank on search engines, or if you're building content around videos you're trying to rank in YouTube, this is what I would focus on if you're trying to earn affiliate commissions. Jumping back over, you can see that our custom keyword competition is now complete. Let's go into here. And if we scroll down here, we can see the keywords we selected, the estimated search volume, cost per click, and the difficulty. And you can see we have two down here at the bottom that actually we could use and focus on to try to build content around: espresso machine Walmart and automatic espresso machine with milk frother. This is actually a really good long tail keyword that I think would be great because, for one, even though it doesn't have a huge search volume, you got to keep in mind that the numbers that you pull from Google here for the search volume, they are not exact and they're usually delayed by about 30 days. So this search volume could be, let's say, 1,000 this month right now, but it's just not reflecting it yet until Google updates their information. And just to give you an example on that, if you look at this keyword, it says best espresso machine for home, 14,800. If we come over to this chart, you can see that for the month of September, it was 12,000. For the month of October, 18,000. And November, it is saying 40,500. And let me just show you here using Google's keyword tool that if you were to type in best espresso machine for home, and if you were to scroll down, you can see that for this keyword, it is showing an average monthly search of 14,800. So keep in mind that this search volume is an average of the monthly search volume. So it's not going to be 100% accurate, and it's going to be a little bit delayed. And if we hover over this chart, you're going to see over time the search volume. And if we go clear to the end, you're going to see here 40.5 thousand. And this is why it's so important to not only look at the average monthly search volume, but to also look at these trend charts so you can see the direction of whether these are getting searched more or less. But you also need to pay attention to certain times of the year. For example, espresso machines are really popular around Christmas time, which is why you see this huge spike in November, and it'll probably even be higher in December, but then in January, it'll probably drop back off again. Now in the next video, we're going to look more at the title generators and the duplicate remover tool.